And I've been fortunate that, when I was the mayor, and fortunate as a deputy mayor, that people are looking in sync for the same thing. And it's like Hal said, and it's like Moshe said, and certainly what Ray said before. You need to balance the needs of the population against what we have in the coffers to spend. And we, as an elected official, you hope that, the people put the trust in you to say, okay, you know what, I have trust in you that you're going to be responsible with the money that I give you and spend it in a responsible way. Just to elaborate a little bit on what was said before, I too would like to just say that people don't realize, because all the towns around us, even Jackson, I think still till today, I think it's like 2 years now, or close to 2 years, that they have furlough Fridays. Their municipal offices are closed on Friday. Other towns laid off employees. We didn't have to do that, and we don't have to do that. And like Ray said, I have to echo what Ray said. It is a credit to the employees who work in Lakewood that do a lot less. Do a lot more. Oops. They do a lot more with a lot less. And I don't think that there's been such a spike in outcry of crime deterrence or crime fighting. I think that even though we're down 20 officers from our highest levels, I think that the police department stepped up, and they're doing the same, if not as good a job, if not better, with the resources that they have, and that's a credit to them.
But is that sustainable?
It's going to have to be. We're going to have to find a way to make it work, and and that's through finding creative ideas, and that's something I'd like to touch on what Hal said. We have people call for the outsourcing of garbage and the sale of the DPW complex. You hear that, people saying, "Oh, what do we need it for? Get rid of it, outsource the garbage." Well, you know what? Instead of outsourcing the garbage, why don't we should be innovative. Maybe we should look at doing other people's garbage, because if I outsource your garbage, right, and you have 2 cans, you're going to be paying $90 times 12 is
$450.
$1,080 a year to pick up garbage from a commercial hauler. That's what they charge. They charge 40. That's right. I'm just saying, Lakewood will give you 2 cans, right? We'll pick up 2 cans, right? And without a problem. That means a typical house with 2 cans can expect to pay an additional $1,100 a year if we outsource the garbage. I mean, it's not. You can go call anybody who lives in Jackson. Ask them how much they pay per can per month. It's about $45 a month. How is the same thing? Do you have those figures? Hal?
No, I don't know that.
But you know what? Maybe we should, because we have the infrastructure and we have the facilities in place. Maybe it is worth our while, and we should look to maybe looking at other towns or other surrounding areas. Maybe we can make some money on the deal. I don't know, but this is the type of thinking. This is the type of that we did with the health insurance benefits. We've said, well, everybody I talk to and everybody I ask, I say, how have your health insurance premiums been over the last 2 years? Everybody, right? Health insurance premiums?
Right up.
They went up, right?
Biggest business expense after rent.
Well, the township's health insurance premiums have gone down by $1.2 million over the last 2 years. We've saved $1.2 million in health insurance premium costs because of innovative thinking and looking for different ways to do things. So that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to continue to squeeze every penny out of every department that we can, and we're going to have to look for more innovative ways to reduce our costs and bring more revenue to Lakewood.